On the drawer was a locket. It was identical to the one around Crystal's neck. This one had a key in it. Crystal opened it. Inside were photos of two women. They looked like sisters. One of them, Crystal recognized. It was the woman who came to adopt her at the orphanage, only younger. The other woman, Crystal did not know, but there was something familiar about her. Crystal took the key out of the locket and used it in her own. It worked. Inside her locket were the same photos of the same girls. That and a note. Crystal read it. Next to the locket was a stack of Polaroid photos. Crystal put the photos in her bag. It was a collection of war toys. Inside the locket were photos. It was an Earth globe. Crystal had never seen one before. Crystal looked close. The child in the first photo looked a lot like the boy. Crystal also recognized the mother in the photo. It was the second photo. The man. A few years had passed between the second and third photo. The boy was now about the same age as Crystal when the woman came to the orphanage. Crystal was confused and upset. The photos on the Crystal was both. The door was locked. The photos on the wall. Crystal was both. Inside the locket were photos of which men. It was a collection of war toys. It was an Earth. Crystal had never seen one before. Crystal was disgusted. Crystal was disgusted by the butterfly. Crystal was disgusted by the butterfly. Crystal was disgusted by the butterfly. Even though many years had passed since she last saw it, Crystal recognized the dress. It was the dress worn by the woman who came to the orphanage to adopt her. Even though many years had passed, it was the dress. The door was. Crystal looked at the photos in the first photo. The woman appeared unwell. She was pale and seemed bound to a wheelchair. Nevertheless, she was smiling. The man was no longer smiling, and Crystal now recognized him. It was the businessman, the monster who shut down the circus and the orphanage. The boy looked just like his father. When Crystal saw the final photo on the wall, the pieces fell into place. Crystal blacked out from the adrenaline. Do it. Break his heart. When Crystal came to her senses, she couldn't believe what she had done. They carried her to the train station. The ticket vendor alerted the guard, but Crystal was too tired to run. This was the end, she thought. Then a familiar face came to her rescue. And that's how Crystal and the old woman got on the train together. Now you're probably wondering what the old woman is doing on the train. Shouldn't she be with the orphans? You see, she's only traveling to see a lawyer who will help her oppose the businessman. Finally, she was on her way, and for real this time. Crystal heaved a deep sigh of relief and calmed her nerves. It had been the best summer of her life, but also the worst. She had lost so much, but she had found courage. Her head was still hurting from the hangover, so she rested her eyes for a moment. Just a little further now. You're almost at the top of the mountain. You're doing great, Crystal. When we're done with this, you can take a long rest. It's a wonder Stout Girl is keeping up with us. Okay, here we are. Damn, I knew it! There he is, the last thing between us and everything. We should shut him up before he... Why aren't you stopping him? He's not saying anything you don't already know. By letting him speak, you're making this a whole lot more difficult.
Not...
Oh, sweet blue-eyed boy. We have no use for your heart of glass. It's weak. It doesn't know what it wants. So it clings onto what it can't have.
He got it from his father. Men are like that. But lonely hearts have no place in this world. Crystal, destroy it. Why are you hesitating? Break his heart. Are you listening to me? Shatter it! You still have me. No, we did this together. This is what you wanted. I only gave you a little push when you needed it. But we're so close. Crystal, you're stronger than this. I'm disappointed in you, Crystal. You're still the frail little girl you've always been. Unable to achieve anything meaningful. It was a mistake of me to believe in you. You should have died back at the train when the sheriff hit you. Listen to me, you little maggot. There's only one more thing I need you to do. Then we'll be rid of each other for good. The throne. Take me to it. Don't pretend like you didn't know this was coming. Had you wanted anything differently, you had all the time in the world to change course. But you didn't. Now, my wings have been clipped for far too long. Trapped in this weak, pathetic shell. Stuck with you. It's time to break the final shackles.
That's right. No, this is the meaning of the journey is Crystal beside, in fact, one in particular. The journey, life, and Crystal, the only hell is that we create for ourselves by living the wrong life. Everything happens for a reason, Crystal. No, with every obstacle, you have grown stronger. You have overcome. Crystal, no one is strong enough on their own. Everyone is. While we must not give in to our fears, you are lingering in this world, but you don't have to be. That is, you are not the fragile child. You will always be the girl of glass. Let that be your metaphor. Yes, it is time for you to, Crystal, if you're still asking what the answer is, remember that.
So this is your true face. I'm a part of you. Or rather, you are part of me. Yes. I know now that in the end, you were that sometimes a weakness can be your great. No, Crystal. This is rebirth.
Jag kämpar med att vara